France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg and Denmark, all of them have turned against Germany. All of these are Germany's neighbors and are accusing Berlin of waging an immigration war. Germany earlier this week decided to extend controls to all its land borders as part of its response to irregular migration. Simply put, Germany doesn't want more immigrants and it wants them to seek refuge in other EU nations. German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser said that the border restrictions would protect against the acute dangers posed by Islamist terrorism and serious crime. So what's the new German policy? Starting next Monday, German police would check whether an asylum seeker had already sought protection in another EU country and swiftly start proceeding to send them back if they had. Germany's Olaf Scholz government is under pressure to restrict the inflow of migrants following the killing of 3 people at a festival in Solingen in western Germany, where a Syrian failed asylum seeker who should have been deported was arrested. The ruling coalition faced further heat in form of poor results in state elections in eastern Germany, where the immigration was the biggest issue. In Thuringia, the right-wing Alternative for Germany party came first, and another election is on the horizon in less than 2 weeks in Brandenburg. Germany's conservative CDU, CSU parties are also accusing the government of not taking seriously conservative proposal to reject asylum seeker at the border. So, Germany is forced to limit entry of immigrants and asylum seekers because of internal unrest and politics. This hasn't gone down well with its neighbors. For instance, Poland said the new German policy was unacceptable. Poland's Prime Minister claimed that the measures were triggered by the internal German political situation and not our policy towards illegal migration at our borders. Donald Tusk held a meeting with Polish diplomats in Warsaw and told them he would ask for urgent consultation with all the countries affected. He said, "Such actions are unacceptable from the Polish point of view." Austria also declared it will not accept any refugee turned away by Germany. The country is about to go to polls on September 29 and the government is under pressure to control immigration. Interior Minister Gerhard Kahner said he had instructed the head of the police not to take anyone back who had been rejected by Germany. Meanwhile, Dutch leaders are accusing Germany of undermining the Schengen agreement. It must be noted that Germany and all of its neighbors are part of the Schengen border-free zone. No EU country is allowed to erect borders between other EU members, but temporary controls are allowed as the last resort measure for up to 6 months. But some leaders in Netherlands are saying they can also learn from Germany and introduce some measures. Geert Wilders, whose anti-immigration far-right Freedom Party came first in last year's Dutch election, said, "If Germany can do it, why can't we?" Dylan Jesselgoals of the center-right liberal VVD party also found German plans super interesting. Germany's immigration problem is real. Over the past year, various other Islamist attacks in Germany and France have been foiled by authorities and dozens of arrests have been made across Europe. Most of these people had come from the Middle East and Africa. While Germany is well within its right to control immigration flow, it can't ask its neighbors to shoulder the burden alone. Germany should instead push for EU reforms, where every state is allowed to turn away illegal aliens and focus on prosperity of their own citizens.